I is in the Yaris, the Toyota, the one that like Vios, and then the back just cut. So this is the hatch, the back is the hatch as in hatch already, so it's just like that. Now I get why it's called a hatchback. I am fucking hilarious. Yup, so my daily schedule, I usually just tell jokes to myself to keep myself company, because you know I love my own company, and that's how you should live life. Just love yourself before you can love others. That's your motivational talk right there for today. Okay, so I'm in the Yaris and I love this car. This is gonna be a biased review because, not biased I mean, when I got into the car, it's like, hey, I was skeptical because it's a Toyota, and I'm like, Toyota handling, but no, wow, really, I enjoy driving this car so much, and I love it. I'm not going to talk about figures, but if you need figures, I'm just going to tell you the figures. It's 107 horsepower with 440 newton meters of torque, but it doesn't even feel like that. It feels so much more powerful because, okay, I love what society deems as low-powered cars, and this is, I would say, considered a low-powered car by society. But I love driving it, the handling. Wow, 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 and I'm just very impressed. I mean, just check out how quiet it is as number one. I mean, I can just talk at this volume and you can still hear me while I'm going over road stoppers or road slow downers, and it's very quiet, especially for a hatchback, because the boot is not segregated from the back passenger area. And it's amazing. I am super impressed with the car because when you drive it and you push it through bends, which I'm going to show you in a bit, you can really go. Even with higher power cars, like I've driven cars with easily more torque, more horsepower, so it's more torquish and more horsepowerish, and I would definitely slow down way more and then take the bend as compared to the Yaris, because it's just so fun to take a bend with the Yaris. I mean, you push it, and yeah, the annoying thing is the transmission, and you know it can take the bend. It doesn't even give you a sense of fear, it gives you a sense of confidence whereby you know you can take it. You hear the tires screeching a bit, but that's about it, and you can feel how stable it is. I wouldn't say it's so planted such as a four-wheel drive, but it's such a fun car. You can feel that it itself is fun. For example, you can just cut through traffic, not saying that you have to or not saying that you should, but y'all know that it's required at certain times. And the downside is that, or it could be the upside as well, that it is not such a small car as compared to the Jazz. I know we're all comparing the we're comparing the Yaris and the Jazz together, but the Jazz is definitely smaller. The design of the Jazz is not so obnoxious as compared to the Yaris, and it's definitely smaller. The Yaris is bigger, so when I cut through, I would need a bigger space. But it's definitely more spacious. If outside it seems like a bigger car, inside it definitely seems like a bigger car as well. Noise cancelling, I think they did it very good. But driving, it's so fun. I've never sat in a car which feel economy is so good, but at the same time, once I took it, it just flies away. Literally, fuel-wise and car-wise. Because I've never been in a car whereby, because you know, cars that are full economy saving, it's great, but it doesn't give you the pleasure of driving. But this one is so engaging. Like, I love pushing it. I see best like, oh, and I just love pushing it through bends. And it just, like what Con said, the chassis is just so fluid. It's so fun. It's just so fun to drive. It's just so fun to drive, and I'm going to take you through some driving roads later. But currently, day-to-day driving, you have your visibility. The front is good because the bonnet slopes down. I always like bonnets that slopes down, and you can pump yourself up. Oh, that's pumping yourself back. You can pump yourself up or down. like churning butter. And your side mirrors are good, but the back, if you put 3 passengers, there goes your rear seat visibility. The brakes, I wouldn't say is linear or progressive. It actually bites, but you have to feather quite a bit before you actually feel the bite. So you can tell that it is braking, and then all of a sudden it just brakes. Yeah, that's how it feels. It's not telescopic, the steering wheel, so it's very weird because I've never seen the steering wheel that close to the dash before. I've never noticed. I usually sit quite far back, and then I pull. Is that a bed bug? Oh no, it's not. It's just. And then I pull the steering wheel up closer to me. Okay, the feel of the steering wheel itself. It's like hard plastic. I really am not sure whether this is actually leather or plastic. That I have to go find out, but it doesn't feel very nice to hold. The transmission is the one that really annoys me. It's a CVT, it's very loud. Even though the car is very soft, the engine is super loud, which I don't like it. The suspension is good too. Is the type of suspension that you can tell what you're going over. It gives you the feeling of what you're going over, but it's not uncomfortable, and basically not the type of suspension that will completely protect you from everything so that you don't feel anything. You still feel it, but it's just at a softer feel of things. Yeah, that's how the suspension feels like. Alright, a little bit more when I drive later. Okay, I think I found a description. So this car feels as though it's a fresh grad that just came out, started looking for a job, found a job, and is very eager to prove him or herself. It's like, I can do this, and this car feels that way. It gives you the feeling like, hey, push me, I can be pushed, I am capable, even though I don't have so much experience, which is horsepower and torque, but I can show you I can handle whatever you're gonna give to me. And I feel it describes this car perfectly, because this Yaris, it's so bold. I mean, in the design it's so bold, and in the driving sense as well, where, as I said, during bends you push it, it's like, I can take it, and you just go with the car. It doesn't give you, and the thing is it gives you security. It lets you know that I can take this. It's not like the type of fresh grads where you hire and you know, as an employer you're not sure like, can or not. And there are certain things that need fine-tuning, definitely. Everyone, whether you're a manager or a boss or a CEO, whatever it is, you definitely need fine-tuning. But even as a fresh grad, of course, having very little experience, you need more fine-tuning. For example, the infotainment system and certain things of the car that, yes, definitely can be upgraded. But wow, I'm so impressed with the handling. I mean, it feels light. It's not as direct. The handling isn't as direct, but it's the response is fast enough, is quick enough for you to do what you want to do. And the connection, the input and the power output, when I step on the accelerator, it lags a little bit, but it's not the type that annoys you. The only thing that would annoy me is the transmission. So maybe this fresh grad talks too loudly, I don't know, when he gets excited like me. I kind of go and I go at a fast pace when I feel very excited about something. And this fresh grad just talks like at a very high pitch. So maybe that's the thing that annoys me, which is the transmission. See what I mean? Yeah. So right now I'm currently on normal mode. I'm gonna change to sport, and let me see whether I can feel any difference with sport. That's me flooring it. Okay. I would suggest not to floor the Yaris because you cannot really tell any difference when you floor it. It takes some time. So you need to linearly throttle. Then only you can feel the power slowly kicking into the car. Okay, let's try sports mode. Again, slowly feathering the throttle linearly, and you can feel. I would say the sports mode doesn't show as much of a difference with normal mode. In the Yaris, it doesn't give a huge difference. I would say the throttle response is a little quicker. Yeah, the throttle response is a little quicker, and that's about it. Oh, let's try the sound system, kan? Okay, I'm just gonna remove the sports mode. Try it. Oh, I can actually feel the difference. Okay, when you deactivate sports mode, the car feels very sluggish. Like suddenly it feels very sluggish. On normal terms, if you have nothing to compare it to, then you wouldn't feel the car being sluggish. But when you turn on and off sports mode, you can feel it. But after that, you just get used to it. Alright. Music time. I have to try out the sound system. Man, these stock speakers, right? You can feel everything vibrating. Yes, it's not as crisp, it's not as clear when you put the volume higher, and when you max out the volume, it's not as crisp. But as stock, I would say it's good. I love it because I can see my rearview mirror vibrating, and I can feel it, not through my chair, not so much through my chair, but a little bit through my bones, and I love that kind of feeling. I am very, very impressed. I mean, first it was the Vios, and then now the Yaris. Although, yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know it's the same, but it's so amazing to drive, and I actually would consider getting this car. Yeah. So let me know what you think, guys, and